15 Best Leafy Greens to Eat After 50. Health benefits and how to use them daily. Are you over 50 and wondering what the single most powerful food group is for your heart, your digestion, and your bones? It's leafy greens. These humble vegetables are packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber, and they support nearly every system in your body. But most Americans don't eat enough of them. In fact, only 1 in 10 adults get the recommended amount of greens daily. In this video, I'll walk you through the 15 healthiest green vegetables for adults over 50, what's in them, how to use them, when to eat them, and which food pairings boost their power. Let's dive in. 1. Kale, the anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Kale has earned its reputation as one of the most nutrient-dense vegetables available. Its thick, dark green leaves are loaded with key nutrients such as vitamins K, A, and C, as well as B6, folate, and manganese. But what really makes kale a standout choice, especially for those over 50, is its high concentration of glucosinolates. These sulfur-containing compounds have been linked to enhanced detoxification in the liver and reduced inflammation throughout the body. As we age, inflammation becomes a silent contributor to a host of chronic issues: joint pain, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. Kale helps fight that inflammation naturally. Additionally, it supports bone health thanks to its massive dose of vitamin K and can help regulate cholesterol levels, particularly the harmful LDL cholesterol. The best way to eat kale isn't raw, especially for older adults who may have sensitive digestion. Lightly sautéing kale with a splash of olive oil helps break down its fibrous texture and makes the fat-soluble vitamins more bioavailable. Adding a squeeze of lemon juice can enhance iron absorption, a key benefit for seniors who may be at risk for anemia. Brussels sprouts, tiny cabbages, big protection. Brussels sprouts may be small, but they pack a serious nutritional punch. These mini cabbages are part of the cruciferous vegetable family and are particularly rich in vitamins A, C, and K. They also provide generous amounts of folate, potassium, and about 3 grams of fiber per cup. For those over 50, Brussels sprouts offer a triple advantage. They strengthen immunity, reduce cellular oxidative stress, and promote gut health. One of their key compounds, kaempferol, has powerful antioxidant properties that may reduce the risk of chronic diseases, including heart disease and certain cancers. To make them delicious, roast Brussels sprouts in the oven with olive oil until they're caramelized and crispy. This not only improves their flavor, but also preserves their nutrient content. Pairing them with walnuts or pecans boosts healthy fat intake and improves absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A and K3. Spinach, gentle on digestion, big on nutrients. Spinach is a nutritional classic, and for good reason. It's rich in iron, folate, magnesium, potassium, and several key vitamins, including A, K, C, and E. It also offers a surprising amount of plant-based protein, around 3 grams per 100 grams, making it a smart addition for older adults who need to maintain muscle mass. For people over 50, spinach is especially valuable. Its iron and folate support healthy red blood cell production and circulation, while potassium and magnesium regulate blood pressure and support heart rhythm. It also plays a role in preserving cognitive function through its antioxidant content. However, the benefits of spinach depend largely on how you prepare it. Eating it raw in salads retains more vitamin C and folate. Cooking it, on the other hand, increases the bioavailability of vitamin A and iron. Seniors with sensitive stomachs may find lightly steamed spinach easier to digest. For best results, Combine spinach with vitamin C-rich foods like bell peppers, strawberries, or a splash of lemon juice to increase iron absorption. Avoid pairing it with calcium-rich foods like dairy in the same meal, as calcium can block iron uptake. Microgreens, small in size, huge in nutrition. Microgreens are the tender, early shoots of familiar vegetables like kale, broccoli, and arugula. Harvested just 1 to 2 weeks after planting, they may be tiny, but they're incredibly nutrient-dense. Studies have shown that microgreens can contain up to 6 times more vitamins and antioxidants than their mature counterparts. For adults over 50, microgreens are an excellent way to boost nutritional intake in small, manageable servings, particularly for those with diminished appetite or chewing difficulties. They support cellular repair, immune function, and skin health thanks to their concentration of polyphenols, chlorophyll, and vitamins A and C. Use microgreens as a topping for salads, soups, sandwiches, or even omelets. Their intense flavor makes them ideal for adding a nutritional punch without changing the dish. Pairing microgreens with olive oil or avocado improves absorption of their fat-soluble nutrients. Swiss chard, a friend to your bones and blood. Swiss chard is one of the most underrated greens out there. Its colorful stems, ranging from bright red to golden yellow, aren't just pretty. They signal the presence of phytonutrients and antioxidants that combat aging. Swiss chard is particularly high in vitamin K, delivering more than twice the daily requirement in a single cup. It also provides magnesium, which is crucial for nerve function and blood sugar regulation, and vitamin A, which supports vision and skin health. For older adults, chard's ability to support bone density and regulate blood sugar makes it a top-tier vegetable. It's also high in nitrates, which can improve blood flow and cardiovascular performance. Sauté chard with onions and garlic, or mix it into scrambled eggs or quiche. Though it's slightly higher in sodium than other greens, it's still safe and beneficial when eaten in moderation. Mustard greens, the liver's best friend. Mustard greens have a bold, peppery flavor and a powerful nutritional profile. Rich in beta-carotene, which the body converts to vitamin A, they're also packed with glucosinolates, the same detox-supporting compounds found in kale and Brussels sprouts. For seniors, mustard greens are an ideal liver support food. They help the body break down toxins more efficiently, improve bile flow, and protect organ tissues from oxidative damage. This is especially helpful for people taking medications or with a history of liver stress. To balance their spicy bite, try cooking mustard greens with garlic and a bit of vinegar. They also pair well with ginger or turmeric, both of which enhance their anti-inflammatory effects. Arugula, a peppery leaf for strong bones and better circulation. Arugula, also known as rocket, is a leafy green with a bold, peppery flavor and a growing reputation as a functional food. While it may be delicate in appearance, arugula is surprisingly powerful in its nutrient composition, particularly for adults over 50. This green is rich in calcium and vitamin K, both essential for maintaining bone strength and preventing osteoporosis. Arugula also contains natural nitrates, compounds that your body converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that improves blood flow by relaxing blood vessels. For seniors, this means better circulation, more efficient oxygen delivery to muscles, and improved stamina during physical activity. In fact, several studies have linked dietary nitrates from greens, like arugula, to improved endurance and reduced blood pressure. Arugula is best eaten raw, either in salads, tucked into wraps, or layered onto a sandwich. Its peppery flavor pairs beautifully with soft cheeses like goat cheese or feta, and is enhanced by olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Combining arugula with foods rich in healthy fats not only improves taste, but also increases absorption of fat-soluble nutrients like vitamins A and K adders. 8. Collard greens, a southern staple with serious health benefits. Collard greens are large, thick-leaved vegetables that require longer cooking times than most other greens. They're often associated with Southern cuisine, but their nutritional value makes them a top pick for anyone looking to support long-term health. Especially after 50, collards are one of the best leafy sources of fiber, which is essential for maintaining healthy digestion and stable blood sugar levels. They're also packed with vitamins K and C, along with beta-carotene, which converts to vitamin A in the body. Research has shown that diets rich in fiber are associated with lower risk of cardiovascular disease and diabetes, two concerns that become more prevalent with age. Collards also contain compounds that may help reduce LDL cholesterol levels and protect blood vessel integrity. The best way to prepare collard greens is to simmer them gently in broth or sauté them with lemon juice and a little olive oil to soften their texture. Adding vinegar not only balances the flavor, but also aids digestion. For a heart-healthy meal, pair collards with beans, lentils, or lean proteins like grilled chicken. Watercress, the overlooked supergreen. Watercress is a tender, aquatic plant that's often relegated to garnish, but it deserves center stage. This leafy green ranks extremely high on the Aggregate Nutrient Density Index, ANDI, meaning it delivers more nutrients per calorie than almost any other food. Watercress is rich in vitamin K, which supports bone strength and blood clotting, and vitamin C, which helps build collagen and repair tissues. It also contains an array of antioxidants that help neutralize harmful free radicals and reduce the effects of aging. For adults over 50, watercress is particularly helpful in supporting skin elasticity, wound healing, and immunity. Its mild, peppery flavor makes it a wonderful addition to salads or an elegant ingredient in soups and smoothies. Try combining watercress with apples and walnuts in a fresh salad, or blending it with a cooked potato and broth to create a velvety green soup that's as nourishing as it is delicious. 10. Parsley, the herb that does more than decorate. Parsley is often seen as a decorative herb, but it's actually a nutritional powerhouse in its own right. This fragrant leaf is high in vitamin K and vitamin C, as well as flavonoids like apigenin that offer anti-inflammatory benefits. What makes parsley particularly interesting for adults over 50 is its potential to reduce appetite and support digestion. Studies suggest that strong aromatic herbs like parsley can trick the brain into feeling more satisfied, which may help with weight management, an important factor for metabolic health in older age. Parsley also supports kidney health and has mild diuretic properties, helping the body flush out excess fluid and toxins. And because it's so rich in chlorophyll, parsley can also contribute to fresher breath and better oral health. Chop it finely and stir it into grain bowls, sprinkle it over roasted vegetables, or blend it into dressings and sauces. Even a few sprigs a day can make a meaningful nutritional impact. 11. Broccoli, the gut-loving, cancer-fighting crucifer. While not a leafy green in the strictest sense, broccoli deserves a spot on this list for its unique health-protective compounds and dense nutritional profile. A single cup of cooked broccoli delivers more than 100% of your daily needs for vitamin C and K, along with folate, fiber, and a crucial compound called sulforaphane. Sulforaphane is a plant chemical found in cruciferous vegetables that has been widely studied for its role in cancer prevention. It works by supporting the body's natural detoxification pathways and reducing oxidative stress, both of which become increasingly important as we age. Broccoli also promotes a healthy gut microbiome, which is closely linked to immune health, mental clarity, and nutrient absorption. For adults over 50, this means better digestion, less inflammation, and improved overall resilience. For the best nutrient retention, steam broccoli lightly rather than boiling it. It's also delicious roasted with garlic and olive oil or added to stir-fries and casseroles. To boost the sulforaphane effect, try pairing it with a little mustard or raw radish. Both contain enzymes that activate sulforaphane during digestion. 12. Dandelion greens, bitterness that cleanses from the inside out. Dandelion greens, though often considered weeds, are in fact a medicinal superfood, especially for those over 50. These bitter, jagged leaves are incredibly rich in vitamin A, C, and K, along with iron and calcium. But what sets them apart is their unique ability to support the liver and digestive system. As we age, our liver function naturally slows down, and the accumulation of toxins from medication, alcohol, processed foods, or environmental exposures becomes more of a concern. Dandelion greens help stimulate bile production, which is essential for fat digestion and detoxification. Their natural bitterness also activates digestive enzymes, making them a powerful aid for bloating, indigestion, and sluggish metabolism. 4D for best results. Dandelion greens should be eaten lightly, sautéed, or blanched to mellow their bitterness. They can also be blended into green smoothies with banana, apple, or pineapple to balance the flavor. Including dandelion in your routine 2 to 3 times a week can significantly improve digestion and support a cleaner, more efficient liver. No detox pills required. 10. Beet greens. Good for your eyes, brain, and blood. Often tossed aside in favor of the root, beet greens are one of the most underrated parts of the vegetable. These deep green, slightly red-tinged leaves are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 antioxidants that are essential for maintaining sharp vision and preventing age-related macular degeneration. They also contain vitamin A, K, magnesium, and iron. For adults over 50, beet greens offer an impressive trifecta. They nourish the eyes, help support brain function, and contribute to healthy blood cell production. The iron and folate they provide are particularly helpful for women over 50 and anyone at risk of anemia. The magnesium supports muscle function and helps prevent cramps and fatigue. Beet greens can be prepared in much the same way as spinach. Sauté them in olive oil with a pinch of salt and a clove of garlic for a quick, nutrient-packed side dish. They're also delicious folded into omelets or stirred into hearty bean soups. Adding a squeeze of lemon helps brighten their flavor and boost iron absorption. Nopales, cactus pads, a blood sugar stabilizing secret. Nopales are the thick, fleshy pads of the prickly pear cactus, and they're a staple in Latin American cuisine. But beyond their cultural value, they offer real health benefits, particularly for older adults managing blood sugar, insulin resistance, or metabolic syndrome. Nopals are rich in soluble fiber and mucilage, a gel-like substance that slows down the absorption of sugar in the bloodstream. This can help regulate post-meal blood sugar spikes and improve overall glycemic control. They're also high in vitamin C and antioxidants, which help reduce inflammation and protect the lining of the gut. For people over 50 who are concerned about type 2 diabetes or prediabetes, incorporating nopals 2 to 3 times a week can be a simple and natural way to improve blood sugar stability. They're often grilled, sautéed with onions and tomatoes, or added to scrambled eggs. When cooked properly, they take on a soft, slightly tangy texture that complements many savory dishes. Filter Spirulina, a deep green superfood from the sea. Spirulina isn't technically a leafy vegetable, it's a blue-green algae. But when it comes to nutritional density, it deserves a seat at the table. Spirulina is composed of 60 to 70% protein by weight, making it one of the most protein-dense foods in the plant kingdom. It's also rich in iron, calcium, magnesium, and B vitamins, nutrients that become increasingly important with age. This superfood is particularly beneficial for older adults struggling with low energy, nutrient deficiencies, or poor appetite. It supports the immune system, helps maintain muscle mass, and can reduce oxidative stress at the cellular level. Spirulina also contains phycocyanin, a powerful anti-inflammatory pigment unique to algae. The best way to consume spirulina is in powdered form, blended into smoothies with fruits, seeds, and plant-based milk. A single teaspoon delivers a serious dose of micronutrients without requiring chewing or cooking, ideal for people with limited mobility or digestive sensitivity. It's also helpful for those following plant-based diets who need more iron or complete protein sources. How to get the most from your greens after 50. Chantiui. Eating more greens is one of the simplest ways to improve your health after 50. But it's not just about quantity. It's about quality, timing, and pairing. First, rotate your greens weekly. Don't rely on spinach every day. Too much of one type, especially high oxalate greens like spinach and beet greens, can interfere with calcium absorption and increase the risk of kidney stones. Rotation also prevents taste fatigue and provides a broader spectrum of nutrients. Second, pair your greens wisely. Iron-rich greens like spinach and kale should be eaten with foods high in vitamin C, such as citrus, bell peppers, or strawberries, to enhance absorption. On the other hand, vitamin A, D, E, and K require fat to be properly absorbed. So always include a little olive oil, avocado, or nuts in your meals. Third, prepare greens in ways that fit your lifestyle and digestion. Raw salads are great, but not for everyone. Many older adults digest greens more easily when they're cooked. Light sautéing, steaming, and blending into soups or smoothies can increase nutrient bioavailability and make meals more enjoyable. Finally, make greens part of your daily rhythm. Add microgreens to your breakfast eggs, sip a spirulina smoothie in the afternoon, and include cooked leafy greens with dinner. Small habits, when done daily, create lifelong change. What leafy green do you love most, and how do you like to prepare it? Share your favorites in the comments below. And if this video helped you see leafy greens in a new light, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more age-smart nutrition tips every week. Stay strong, stay green, and I'll see you in the next one.